We're back with the last section of the podcast. This is a bi-weekly podcast. Every 2 weeks I get on here. I give an update on what my goal is for the next 2 weeks, what has happened in the last 2 weeks, and what's going on now. Pretty much, like, did I meet the goal for the last 2 weeks? So they kind of interlock with each other. The first one, of course, because I didn't have anything for before that. I think I talked about the 2 weeks before that, before the first episode, and what was going on, and then my outlook for the next 2 weeks. And then on the second episode, I talked about, did I meet those goals for those last 2 weeks? What were those goals? And then what are my goals for the next 2 weeks? And that's what we're doing now. I talked about my goals for the last 2 weeks. I met those goals. What else did I do? What I didn't do? And then now we're going to talk about my goal for the next 2 weeks. Before we talk about these next 2 weeks, I want to talk about one last idea, which is the raffle. And this raffle includes Yeezys. So what inspired this idea was subscriptions. People get all kinds of subscriptions through the mail. Some of them are free, believe it or not. Some of them you have to pay. There's a free subscription for books for kids. And they sign up. They get a free book every month to read. And that's that. Every month is a different book. I think you put it in your age, and they send you a book according to your age and whatnot. The cool part about it, it's a charitable thing. It's a giving back thing, and I want to eventually get there to where I'm giving back, and I want to do it through shirts, with shirts, in kind of that form. The way I would do it is every month have a design, a unique design for a shirt, maybe a graphic tee, and post it on the website for sale. And kind of like Tom's, maybe every sale, maybe every sale buys one for, I don't know, a customer or whatever, like that has signed up to get a free shirt or whatever. Do something like that, or where the tithing from the business is going into funding the shirts where people sign up on the waiting list, and how many people it fulfills with that tithing amount. Then it fulfills that and provides that to the customers or whatever. There's just different ways I can set it up, but I definitely want to do a monthly thing, and I definitely want to do a monthly release where that design is shipped out and given to people, sold or whatever. Like, I don't want to put too much meaning into where it's like, oh, that design is for a charitable cause or whatever. Like, no, maybe just have that design on the site for sale, have it available all month, how many ever it sells, and then take it back down. But that's the month where I send out the shirts of the people who signed up for a monthly, giveaway. On the shirt, I want to include like a tag type, prepaid postcard that's attached to the shirt. That's attached to the shirt like a tag, and it has a form. So the form asks for a shirt size. Like, what shirt size would you like to receive next month? They could put small, medium, large, extra, whatever we have available. Did you like the design? Yes, I loved it. No, 1 through 10, blah, blah, blah. They can say whatever, right? And then have a comment section, like any other comments. They could probably put like, oh, I would like to see this kind of design, or maybe these colors, or request something, and we can listen to all that, and probably include it in the next design or future designs, or whatever, you know? It's giving back, so I wouldn't just want to like, oh, here, take what you got. I actually want to hear feedback, because if I was like feeding, you know, the hungry, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, take what you got. Like, I'm not gonna feed them crap. Like, you know, I'm gonna also try to, you know, curate in a way to them, because who doesn't want to be treated with kindness and some type of I don't know, some type of heart, you know? So yeah, I would definitely get some feedback and just be like, hey, what kind of stuff would you like to see more of, and give that there. How is the raffle even included in this? Like, not so long ago, I purchased some Yeezys, and I wanted to purchase them for myself, but I also thought about maybe having one pair as an investment, and I went ahead and ordered them. I received them not so long ago. At first, I was like, what if I keep both pair? My feet is not going to grow anymore. It's a very great shoe, very comfortable, very symbolic, you know, very status symbolic, I guess, like designer, they would say. So I thought about that, and then I was like, what if I raffle a pair along with the duffel bag? I get the duffel bag, I get the Yeezys, I put them on the site, I do entries, and on every entry, it's $10, and you receive a digital download to a song, you know, a song that I have latest created or whatever, or whatnot. But somehow, some way, link all those things together. Like the duffel bag and the Yeezys, the colorways match. Like, once I get the samples, I'm going to post them on Instagram and stuff. Like, I'm going to see if I even get some feedback on the combination. And if I do, I think I'm just going to go ahead and launch the raffle, do that, and bring people in for the merch and whatnot. Grab attention with the Yeezys and the merch, get that little collaboration or whatever. And yeah, I mean, that's one of the ideas. The colorways I have on the website also include the colorways that the Yeezys I purchased. And if I just play this right, like if I do this with patience and don't rush it, I think it will play out well. The Yeezys have now sold out, so there's no way people can buy a different pair now. But, you know, he's dropped a lot of shoes. It's like kind of like, if you like it, you buy it. If not, not. They're Jordans now, pretty much. So, I don't think they're going to be too hype, but I think they're going to be hype enough to, like, bring people and maybe buy an entry or two, because it has a clean duffel bag that matches it. And with the duffel bag, you can literally do anything. You can go to the gym, you can go golfing, you can go trip, you know, you can take it for whatever your needs are. So, and it's quite a big product. Like, it's not just a $20 product, it's an $80 product. So, I mean, it adds a little bit value to their $10 purchase, you know. And then they get a song on top of that. I mean, wow, a song. But if we get a nice song, like if we take our time and create a beautiful song and just kind of like tie it into the vibe of Yeezy and all that, I think we could make something work. We just have to like present it well enough and attract enough attention to like get enough sales. If I get 100 people, that's $1,000. So that's definitely flipped my money already. For $10 an entry. And it doesn't even have to be 100 people. It's probably going to be like more like 50, and most of them are going to buy 2. Some of them are going to buy 3. Some of them are going to buy 1, you know, like, I don't know. We'll just see. But I've done raffles before. I've done the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 raffle, and that one I did, I think it was $20 a ticket. Whoever won got to choose their color, and I went to go buy the phone and went to take it to their house pretty much the next day or whatnot. And I thought that was cool because I was like, you have the option to choose your color. With the Yeezy raffle, like, you just have that size, which is size 11.5, and the website tells you to buy half size bigger. So this is really for people only with size 11, size 11-ish foot. That's a limited amount of people you can reach, you know. Like, I mean, people want to buy it for their significant other or whatnot. Luckily, that size is pretty high demand size. So we'll see how that goes. It's just a lot of little things that play in part. The colorways, the attraction, the tension, the way it's announced, like the legitimacy of the product and the presentation on the website. Like, everything has to just pretty much coincide with itself. You can't have a great idea with a shitty presentation, because they're gonna be like, how do you have such a great idea and you didn't take enough time to present it and make it sound as great as it actually is? That's probably all the game I have to give y'all tonight. It's 8:08. We got the bass bumping. I'm just kidding. It is 8:08 though, and I'm a little bit sleepy. The next 2 weeks is not too much of planning for anything. Like, I ordered business cards. I ordered the iPad with the pencil so I can get my art going. I've been using my phone lately and using my finger too much. It's just like, I can't get the little small spots, and I feel like it's about time that the business can invest in one. I got that done. I'm almost done with the contract on the release forms for the podcast. So that's the goal for the next 2 weeks, to get that contract set up. I need to edit one more podcast, maybe by the end of next month. So in the next 2 weeks, at least, my goal is to have gotten that started. I already have scheduled out the next podcast. I just need to edit in the song. So by that time, that one should already be released. With the Time with Michelle, this is episode 6. That one we talk about samples. That one was good episode. It has a lot of Easter eggs. Like, it's good if you know what you're looking for. And it's gonna be Good Friday and Easter these next 2 weeks. So, and Palm Sunday is this Sunday. Passover is tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what goes down on this side of town. I wish nothing but the best and blessings for y'all. Peace and love, happiness to all my peeps. Hourglass Productions LLC has been established as of March 24th of 2021. 6 years ago, y'all, I was just starting the website. It's crazy. I was just starting pretty much everything. Now we're here, and it still feels like the bottom again. Let's get it, y'all. I want to wish y'all a good night, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Meet me there. Deuce.